In today's video, I'm going to teach you how to connect GetResponse to Zapier. By the end, you'll have your GetResponse account securely linked to Zapier, so you can automate tasks without manual work. We'll move through this in a simple flow. First, we'll grab your API key from GetResponse, then we'll log into Zapier, and finally, we'll add GetResponse as a connected app. Let's start in GetResponse. Log into your account, then look for the Tools option in the top navigation. From there, go to Integrations and API and open the API section. On this screen, you'll see your API key. This is a unique identifier that allows Zapier to talk to your GetResponse account. Copy the API key exactly as shown. Treat it like a password and avoid sharing it publicly. If you're using GetResponse Max, keep in mind you may also need your account's domain name when you connect, so make a note of that if it appears in your setup. With your API key ready, switch over to Zapier. Log into your Zapier account. If you don't have one yet, you can create it quickly and then sign in. From the dashboard, you can begin the connection process in a couple of ways. Either click Create Zap to start building an automation, or go to My Apps if you want to connect GetResponse before you build anything. In My Apps, choose Add Connection. Both paths lead to the same connection window, so pick whichever fits your workflow. Now it's time to add GetResponse. In the App Search field, type GetResponse and select it from the list. A Connect an Account box will pop up. Paste the API key you copied from GetResponse into the field provided. If you're on GetResponse Max, you may also be prompted to select your account type and enter your domain name. Be sure the domain and account type match what you use in GetResponse. When everything looks correct, click Yes, Continue or Authorize to finalize the connection. Zapier will verify the details, and if everything checks out, you'll see GetResponse appear as a connected app in your My Apps area, and it will be available when you build Zaps. If you get an error, double-check that the API key was copied without extra spaces and that it hasn't been revoked in your GetResponse account. For Max users, confirm the domain is accurate. That's it. You've connected GetResponse to Zapier, and you're ready to automate tasks like adding new contacts, updating lists, and more, all without manual effort.